Okay, well, if command and control is not a great solution, what can we do that's better? In order to get to a better solution, we need to back up a little. What is it that we're trying to do? We're trying to decrease the quantity that's traded, right? We know that left to their own devices, these power plant owners are going to build a 100 megawatt power plant. We want them, sorry, a 300 megawatt power plant. We want them to build a 100 megawatt power plant. That is, we want this quantity to fall. Well, what do we know in our box of tools that could lead quantity to fall? One thing that we know is we could put a tax on this item. If we put a tax on the power that's being produced, that discourages production of it. In effect, the supplier, the producer, thinks of there as being an additional however much tax per unit, thinks of that as an additional cost, and so in effect that raises the supply curve up by the amount of the tax. Well, if we match the size of the tax to the size of the externality, then what's going to happen is we shift that supply curve up to just correspond to the true cost curve for society, the marginal social cost curve. And so if we then shift that supply curve up, we get our new equilibrium right here, where the supply curve with tax just matches the demand curve. So right here we get our 100 megawatt power plant, and so that's perfect. We've got to exactly the right level of output.